Biafra is going. Biafra is going. Kind of life and direct, we are going.
The sacrosanctity of men sat here to the southeast Nigeria remains engraved, sacred, and well observed by the global families of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. This remarkable day, which marks the remembrance of the fallen heroes and heroines who led their lives for the struggles of the sovereign state of Biafra during the Nigerian Biafra War from May 1967 to January 1970.
Go down first. That today is lockdown. We thought that it's tomorrow that today. They say that it is lockdown. Look at what is happening now. They burn one trailer and one bus with keke. No be lie. The great many bag worker now. Igbo is the South local government, Nsukka, Enugu State. And after one for everything, when I see today lockdown, I know which cast no lockdown. The end of America, Babas everywhere.
Anybody involved in any type of crime in the East cannot go free, and they're doing it because I'm in DSS. That's what. If I said no idiot can try this rubbish, and they know it very well. They know it very well. And I suspect that some people in government are complicit.
Yes.
They are making money with insecurity.
That's correct.
They are making money with it. They know now the can is outside. In 2 minutes, this nonsense will stop. Who is the idiot? Who is the bastard?
We must continue to agitate for our nation, Biafra, and nothing can stop us. Not even the holding of our leader, Mazin Namdekan.
I need to go to buy. You know what I got tired of? They are tired. Even my father in this. Oh, you're not carrying now. You want a passport to airport. They make arrest. So if I didn't know, you're a contact the bomb.
The people of Nigeria, they don't want to learn. They don't listen. When you deny me my freedom, you deny my children their freedom, you will not know freedom for yourself. There will be no peace.
We want the world to know that Biafra, we are ready to go.
We cannot stop on the way. We want freedom of every Igbo man, every Biafra man.
The revival of this memorial under the command and leadership of IPOB secessionist Nnamdi Kanu, who is still in DSS custody, becomes eminent at its peak in recent time.
We remember the falling of our Biafran armed services. We remember the victims of terror and tragedy. We remember the millions of defenseless women, men, children, bombed in the markets, starved to their death in schools and hospitals by severed MiGs and piloted by Egyptians. W.O.I. Elijah Enosike. Sergeant Ewo Mojogu. W.O. 11 Dakere Iya. We remember Sergeant Davison Njoku. We remember Senior Sergeant Sivanius Ezoku. We remember Sergeant Evan G. Mudo. We remember CPA Pius Sidike.
We remember Fidelis Onyekwe. We remember Mba Iroha.
For their dreams left unfulfilled and their lives taken too soon away from us and humanity, we remember. And may their courage be our inspiration and strength. He said,
every chronist anywhere over the world, Biafrans are there and they are observing this moment.
Many have died and many are still dying. We cannot forget so soon the death of Ikoso, the one that have died because he refused to betray you and I. He refused to betray Nnamdi Kanu. He refused to betray Biafra.
This prisoner of conscience, Nnamdi Kanu, in quest for a free and democratic society, opted to war against the ongoing political repression and human rights abuses, extrajudicial killing and ethnic persecution in the state of Nigeria for a total confederation, Republic of Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu, as an incorruptible activist, stood firm to speak louder in his fight for democratic values in Nigeria, for the welfare of Africans across the globe.
Our leader is in captivity, and we are also praying for him.
Whether you are IPOB member, as long as you have the Biafra blood in you, keep believing for restoration of Biafra, because Biafra must come in our time.
Under the command and leadership of this prisoner of conscience, IPOB in Biafra agitation becomes the leading fraction of this freedom movement in view of a corrupt-free society, with an urgent need for every intellectual, diplomat, and statesman to take up the responsibilities of global leadership and make it a primary focus.
Today is the 30th May, a day our heroes and heroines, we lost many of them. Over 5 million people of Biafrans were killed. Even from 1967 to 1970 up until today, they are still massacring innocent Biafrans. We are here today to conduct a memorial service as a culture that has been going on in all provinces, all over the world, in all areas in this, even in Western world. So we are here today to gather together, all the lovers of freedom, all members of IPOB worldwide come together, all the zones, all the units, they came together today to observe this 30th May.
We are talking about the unity of once a broken nation, the discipline that is indispensable for the goal of a generation that is more just and corrupt-free.
Biafra was declared on the 30th of May at Ahera BBC. That was why it was being called Ahera Declaration. And the 30th of May was fixed, and it became a day that will continue to remember our fallen heroes and heroines.
We are here today to mourn and to remember our past heroes, those who were killed during Biafran war, and those people who are agitating for the freedom of Biafra.
Scattered all over the world are over 70 million Biafrans in search of greener pasture and a place to call home. Hence, the only home they have are pinned on them as a liability for the systematic torture that suggests, or rather represent, an intolerable resignation of responsibility.
We are here to remember our heroes who fought for our freedoms. These people fought with empty stomach. They died for us so that we can live, have a better future for our children.
The slaughter of Biafra started from 1945. Even up to these days, they have continued to kill us. And we say that we are not going to relent until Biafra comes.
Nnamdi Kanu succeeded the greatest catalyst for global action in the midst of political unrest, banditry, and challenges that could not be addressed by the Nigerian federalism. A journey of total freedom in a separate and independent state is the hope that drives their action. IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, seeks referendum for an independent state. News from AI Eastern Point. Now, Diakachi.